What's up guys? Today is September 7th, 2021, and I'm here with a short tutorial video on how to solve the grayed out Facebook business verification button problem. So, as many of you know, in order to use certain features of Facebook, such as the WhatsApp Business API, your business needs to be verified. However, a common problem is that the business verification button is grayed out, and you can't actually find any way to start the business verification process. So until July 2021, a common way to solve this problem was to simply go to the apps part of the Facebook business settings and create a new app. By creating a new app, you would magically be able to start the verification process and the button would become blue. However, since July 2021, it looks like that method is no longer working, and what's needed is a little bit more hacking. So let's get started with the classic method of creating a new app. Over here, I'm going to just go to the Facebook business settings part of my business and create a new app. I'm going to create a business and press continue. I'm going to create a dummy name. I have a contact email, app's purpose, and I create the app. So the app has been created. In theory, I should be able to go back to the business verification section of the security center in my business settings and be able to solve this problem. So let's see if it worked. Over here, I'm going to go to settings and click on more business settings and check out the apps, and you can see my app exists, the app ID is enabled, and let's go to the security center. Looks like I still can't start the verification. So what I need to do instead is create an app that actually requires a Facebook app review. And in creating an app that requires app review, I can solve the problem of this business verification button being grayed out. So I'm going to go ahead and create another app, and this time I'm going to create the app as a game. Why am I creating a game? Because games I found have the APIs that require app review, so that's why I'm choosing a game. I'm again going to create the game as something. Doesn't really matter what the name you use is, because this is all just to get the business verification started. So now what I need to do is, in this game, I actually need to use an API that requires review. So let's go to the app review section of the game and request permissions or features. So typically in Chrome, what I found is that this full menu, actually this table doesn't appear. So actually if I zoom out though, I can see all the other parts of this table in permissions and features. So if you scroll down, you can see that there's a particular permission called user_friends, which I can request. So after clicking request, I can click on continue, and I'm going to be prompted to actually go through the app review process. So let's quickly walk through that and go through everything one by one. So the first part is to provide verification details, add a platform. We're just going to be filling in dummy data here because it really doesn't matter. This is, in fact, I'm going to delete the review as soon as I create it. You're going to have this message saying it's currently ineligible for submission. That's okay. We need to add a lot of these details so we can, so the app icon is mandatory. I'm just going to upload a random file I have that's 124 by 124 in format. I actually just searched on Google for an image that's 1024 by 1024 pixels. The next thing that I need is a privacy policy URL. So honestly, I can just enter google.com, just has to be a valid URL. The next thing I need is user data deletion instructions URL. You can again just fill in google.com or any other website you like. Category. So the category is games, the subcategory can be whatever, it doesn't really matter. And the app's purpose. Where do we enter the app's purpose? Okay, right here, you can just choose anything like that. So you filled in all the mandatory details and you can save the changes. So looks like, so we can choose this business that we want to verify. Now I need to add a platform. I can choose whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so if I choose a website, I need a URL of the website. I can again just enter any value that I want to, save the changes, and we can go back to our settings. Sorry, not settings. Go back to app review, go back to requests. Go back to permissions and features, I'm sorry. Click on continue here. So let's go to review your app settings. We filled in all these details, we can save. Now we need to provide verification details. So you can just enter any sort of text in this prompt here that asks for app verification details, save that. The next step is requested permissions and features. So you can just enter in any text you want to here. Now you have to upload a screen recording. This is normally used in app review to demonstrate how the app uses the particular permission or feature you're requesting. In my case, I just downloaded a random small video from the internet and in MP4 format, and I'm going to upload that. And I'm going to check this box. And now I can save this. Then I can submit the app for review because I've completed all the steps that are required. So let's submit for review. Okay, so apparently the app submission has been received. That's great, but I don't really care. What I do care about is if I can go and check out my business verification. All right, so now you can see that I can actually start verification. Let's say we do this to the traditional business settings part of Facebook. So I'm going to click on settings, more business settings. And if you scroll down to the security center, voila. The grayed out button is blue, and you can actually go ahead and start your business verification. It probably makes sense, just so that we don't annoy Facebook too much, to actually go back to the app review and look at your requests, and you can actually you can cancel the app review request, and even when you cancel it, you cancel the submission, so they won't actually look at the google.coms and the dummy video that you uploaded, but your start verification button is still activated for you, and you can go ahead and verify your business for WhatsApp or whatever special purposes you need. So that's it's become a little bit more complicated, but hopefully this helps people out who are trying to get on WhatsApp and use other Facebook business tools.